What is going on, everybody? Depraved Slasher here. We are back with another music reaction. I'm Depraved.
I'm Hellcat.
And together we are
HellaDepraved.
Yes, we are.
And we're excited.
Alright, so within the last few weeks, I first found out that GAWNE and Atlus were going to be in a song together.
Right.
And I was excited because I was like, I want more people to use Atlus. Because...
The appropriate way.
The appropriate way. Not use them because you're a jerk. But I want them to reach out to him more for music because
vocally he's amazing.
Love his voice.
Yeah.
Love his voice. Absolutely fantastically talented dude.
And talented writer. Like all of his original work is
outstanding,
yeah.
And then several days after that, I had overheard somewhere that GAWNE and Tech were going to be in a song together. And I was like, ooh, GAWNE is really out here working.
Right.
He's got Atlus on a track.
Fantastic. This is going to be an incredible experience with GAWNE.
Right.
We also saw the Tech was having a contest. And I say
Tech wasn't the one having the contest. It was somebody else that Tech was advertising for.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Okay. But GAWNE and Atlus were some of our first choices in terms of, it's a tag artist, you think. So, again, I don't know. And I think one of the things for that was, like, Tech was going to give a feature.
A free feature.
Yeah. So, we were like, oh, my God. The two of them, either way, would be amazing. But, could you imagine if all three of them were on a track together? And then, you know what? The rap gods heard us.
Right. And
here we are. And Tech is one of my all-time top 5 favorites. Always has been. I mean, I've heard his songs since I was 12, 13, something like that. So this is super exciting.
Yeah, we're super stoked for this. We're a day late because he dropped this at noon. I don't even wake up till 2, and I'm like pretty much right into work. Right. So we're late. But hey, we're here.
We're always perfectly on time.
A wizard shows up precisely.
It's nice that you're a wizard. I think I went perfectly perfect, like Mary Poppins. Which, by the way, she was kind of a badass for being such a prude. Just gonna say.
True. So yeah, we're super stoked. So, without wasting any more time, we're gonna react to this if you guys have already seen it. If not, click the link in the description below. Hop on over to all the things. Come on back. We said it because we're a commentary, reaction, breakdown, comedy channel. What that means, we will pause for any and or all of the above. Also, it was fun to watch these guys kind of have their little conversation on Instagram /Twitter. Because Tech had actually said that, like, GAWNE made him push his pen. Some shit we like to hear.
Congratulations, guys.
It is time to slash it up and break it down. This is GAWNE featuring N9ne and Atlus.
From what I heard, it's not technically a feature. So we'll see. We'll see what that means.
Well, Tech's considered a main artist.
Right. Right.
That's just how they specify things on Spotify.
I know, I like the little X's. A little bit of GAWNE mixed with a little bit of Tech, mixed with a little bit of Atlus. And it's war.
For all intents and purposes, GAWNE featuring N9ne and Atlus, and this is war. This is war. Let's get it.
This is war. Pick your sides, know your stance. This is war, no telling how the story ends. This is a fallout, everybody get down. Stay out of our way. This ain't a nice show, no telling where we might go. We've high in the stairs.
You wishing death upon us, better get ready with a vest and invested enough protection. A lesson, nuclear fallout, go cry for mama. You wanted war till you on the floor trying to hide from bombing. Kamikazes fly supersonic right through the Eiffel Tower. President Don.
Woo!
So we start out with Atlus.
I just went full fucking R2-D2.
Just swinging right out of the gate. We start with Atlus. Let's bring him in, and then let's bring in a little bit of string action behind Atlus. And I got epic chills. And then Atlus took it up a notch.
And now
GAWNE came in just like.
And now I want to be behind Atlus. No, I can't.
And then GAWNE came in and just wordplay is immaculate, but you know the message is, you think this is what you want until you see the reality.
And I love the video that they chose to do here. So it's basically like
A virtual reality.
a virtual reality war scenario.
Right. War games kind of thing.
War games.
Yeah. Whereas Atlus is the so he's the
He's the
doctor
tech
in
guy.
charge. Or the doctor in charge, but also kind of the godlike figure in terms of he's in the white lab coat, but he's also the one presiding over making sure the people inside the game are, you know, adequately watched and so on and so forth.
You on the floor trying to hide from bombing. Kamikazes fly supersonic right through the Eiffel Tower. President Donnie killed Soleimani, so now Iran's a problem. Going Nagasaki, atomics dropping on Abu Dhabi. 20 million bodies and 5 tsunamis arrive in Holland. You survived alive, now the radiation is sure to follow. All the bombing is now underway. How you gonna save yourself? Y'all better pray. Y'all gotta stay down in the basement or hallway closet, otherwise die in the flames. Out of atomic waste concentrated in metropolis. Watch as the hospital rate skyrockets to thousands of patients. Nuke radiation becoming too dangerous. No, this ain't Tinder, but I swipe left to chew with a knife and fact. Striking it back with a whole Viking next. Tell Jack that it's time for the fire. Let me get a funnel attachment. Run up and siphon the gas. Douse it around, then we gon' light the match. Igniting that like Iraq where ISIS was fighting that. Whole world about to end so soon. Kim Jong-un get a pissed at you. Said
Hold on.
Holy cow.
Woo!
First of all, GAWNE is one of the best at the chopper flow of today's artists in terms of his diction, the immaculate wordplay, the enunciation, how clean it is. You can tell what he's saying. Also, the references of some of the locations of some of the most destruction that has taken place in this world during wartime, plus some of the fallouts. The you know, I mean, he's stating like, this is what happens, but wait, there's more. Like, you can't escape radiation afterwards. You can't escape nuclear fallout afterwards.
Right.
Like, it's a long period of time that this causes so many issues for everybody. Yeah.
I like the Tinder swipe left to right with a knife
That was,
reference.
yeah.
But I am a little bit stabby, so.
Well, yeah, but relating it to Tinder, that was a fantastic play. That
Right.
really was.
in that like Iraq where ISIS was fighting that. Whole world about to end so soon. Kim Jong-un get a pissed at you. Sent a big fucking nuke to America to hit your roof in an instant. Blue like flip at a fuse, incinerating kids in school. Principal said it was miserable. Missiles dropping in Israel, Germany, London, and Istanbul. Now Godzilla, but an ominous monster still upon us. Leonard was hit with a common economy crashing, poverty wobbly, plate tectonic shift in the lot. How could it not be? The apocalypse probably gotta be causing a lot of the death that we see when we turn on our screens every night and we're watching the news up on our TV. Forcibly tortured.
Did you see Tech's face?
I did.
He's like,
Be causing a lot of the death that we see when we turn on our screens every night and we're watching the news up on our TV. Forcibly torture these enemies, given deformities. Water boredom till they orally tell us the story. Sick and stick them up in quarantine. There's not a hint of remorse in me. Cold in my core feels like only in war do I ever find normalcy. Like on the beaches in Normandy. Live by the sword, I'ma die when I'm 43. Together with Tech and I, we met up at electrified. I reckon every time that we at your rhyme, I reckon they recognize, never gonna rise. I'm a level, I'm fine.
Yes.
Better with a bonus rim and I'm at an enema. I got him in the center of the scope. Do. Let a round out broken through. Open a wound. There ain't no hope for you. Yeah, think about to kill a motherfucker with a gun. You better get it running like it was sprinting. But I hit him in the ligament. I ain't got all the ricochet. Thinking I'm intimidated. The witness them given in depression when they interview him better. When they met him, put him run up, shoot a bullet from the hip. Pull up at the strip. Hit him with the let him put a body in the ditch. Other words gone to Tech, just murder this shit.
I can smell the smoke from hell. It's stuck in the middle.
That, when he took it up an octave, total Tech flow.
right?
Killed it. I mean, again, this is a really tough subject. You know, talking about the torture that is done to enemies to get information that, you know, is not going to be 100% accurate, because torture makes anybody talk. And we already know that scientifically. We've spoken about this. Like, it's the most ridiculous concept that we continue, because scientific studies have already proven that it is not a good way to get your information. The tectonic shift, how is this not the apocalypse? Honestly, the apocalypse is supposed to be the end of one and the beginning of another. It is not supposed to be this cataclysmic world ending that people now envision. That's not what apocalypse means. However, you know, with everything going on, people having access to buttons to drop nukes, you know, because some of what he was talking about is hypothetical, has not happened yet. Yeah, how has the world not ended yet? How?
Right.
But when it switches back to him just with the goggles, did you see his eye twitch? It was like, oh, man, this shit sucks kind of stuff. Like, I love how this is being filmed on top of it.
Right.
D-Day, Normandy beaches.
Right.
Hit him with a let him put a body in a ditch. Other words gonna tech, just murder this shit.
I can smell the smoke from hell is right in the middle of us. Everybody wanna fight, and they're giving no fucks when they do it on sight. With a gun or with a knife, and even a bit of light when you're living in dusk in the mind. When I gotta be stuck, the crime when you wanna go bust in the nine. Never having no trust in your kind, and you're really unjust. How did they storm the Capitol? It's a war in the back of your form. The horns attack them, will torn the radicals. Never happened to mourn the scorned and born with a lack of dough. Just like them, when I think about it all, it's quite dim. Everything is really raw like a fright film. If you're ready for the brawl, come and try grim. At a level with the people wanna load up with, they gotta get it poppin'. If you think about a hoodie, but they never coming knocking, they don't never wanna take it to the B or the C zone. We home, nigga, we get the heat on. All the energy is separation, togetherness never was the motivation. Evil is really been sweeping the nation because there was never no communication. In the world, the believers of Jesus wanna make you bleed, it's egregious. Should've had their fetus deleted, but the parents' key is completed. So now we stuck with the crazy, pushing a lot of negative up in the...
Bruh!
Thank you.
Bruh!
Preach it, Tekanina. Preach it.
I loved the way he fucking did that.
Had their fetus deleted.
We would even go back far, bro. Hold on.
Communication. In the world, the believers of Jesus wanna make you bleed, it's egregious.
I like
It's
that.
egregious.
In the world, believers in Jesus want to make you bleed. It's egregious.
Had their fetus deleted, but the parents' key is completed.
They should have had their fetus deleted, but the parents' skeet is completed.
Skeet,
Bruh!
skeet, motherfucker. Yeah, but even going back just a hair before that, when he said it was lack of communication that allowed our entire nation to sort of break apart and people to storm, you know, Washington, D.C. And all of this is because there is no communication within our own nation.
Right.
I mean, we're so broken apart. He's talking about, you know, they don't want to go into the hoods because they're always prepared, you know, but like it's all these broken pieces that he's talking about that don't make a whole. And it's what is causing this major fallout, and it is egregious. For people who say that they're following someone that is supposed to be the dove of peace and who taught everything about loving everybody, no matter what their faults, their sins. We condemn people at the drop of a hat, and we definitely are bloodthirsty. Just humanity in general are bloodthirsty. And saying that we follow Jesus has not changed that whatsoever, which makes the whole bunch of us hypocritical. So I think what he said, 100%. 100%.
Agreed.
Believers of Jesus wanna make you bleed, it's egregious. Should've had their fetus deleted, but the parents' key is completed. So now we stuck with the crazy, pushing a lot of negative up in the babies. What the fuck they doing stuffing the ladies? Killing globally is bucket in Hades. This is war. What are the fake well wishes for? Even the saints have sickness, rank fell vicious, banks flow quick as can't nobody be calm in the midst of hell, so I lit this bomb with the quickness, yeah, with a lip it's 9 minutes on. You don't wanna go to war with N9ne and GAWNE. This is war, pick your side, know your stance.
Let's go!
God.
This is war, no telling how the story ends. It's just a fallout, everybody get down. Stay out of our way. This ain't a nice show, no telling where we might go. We've high in the stage.
God damn, that was good. And Atlus, your voice is gorgeous. Gives me the chills. Also, I love how N9ne started off his verse singing. Like, I love N9ne's voice, like, when he sings. So I enjoyed that he did some of the melody rap in there as well, instead of having Atlus's hook in between GAWNE and Tech. I enjoyed that transition. the concept behind all this is sort of horrifying. It's almost like Atlus was putting them in the virtual war games, but obviously a lot of it was historical battles. You see the Civil War, you see the storming of the beaches of Normandy on D-Day, you see what looks like the Middle East at some point, and the outcome's never pretty.
No.
But Tech9 also saying, so we're putting all this negativity inside the babies, so something along those lines. But that was the thought, is like, we're feeding our kids anger and hate and discord,
And not the app.
yeah, and unfortunately they feed on it because that's all we give them. Ways to be separate from other people, not ways to come together, not ways to compromise, not, and it becomes generational hate. It honestly does. So, and then we wonder why everyone is suffering from mental health problems and why we're always at each other's throats.
Right.
This was incredible.
Fantastic. Probably, definitely top 5 GAWNE songs for me.
Yeah.
Easily.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't hurt that it has one of my favorite rappers and then one of my favorite vocalists on it at all. But GAWNE killed this.
Y'all
himself.
gonna stop sleeping on GAWNE.
Right.
I'm just saying. If
And
there's-
Atlus and Tech. Honestly.
Oh,
I don't know why Tech isn't discussed more. He should be in everyone's top 10 if you love hip hop or rap. Subjectively
I
speaking,
can't say that.
I'm saying in terms of talented rappers, like, he should be spoken about more.
He definitely should be spoken about more.
Subjectively speaking, you don't have to like everybody.
I wouldn't say everyone should have him in their top 10, and it's nothing against him at all. You're talking about
So many artists.
so
that
many
could-
artists
yeah.
and so many legends over the course of the last 50, 60, 70 years that, like, it's...
I just feel like when people are like, oh, who are the top 20, he's almost never mentioned.
He definitely should be mentioned amongst the legendary status for sure.
Yeah.
That's no
100%.
doubt about that.
And I like,
No
like I
doubt.
said, subjectively speaking, he has been in my top 5 my entire life. So, and still is. He is definitely my style and kills everything he's on. This was fantastic.
I agree.
Yeah.
All right. So, with that being said, if you guys liked the video, slash that like button, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, comment down below what did you think of GAWNE, Tech9ne Atlus with This Is War. Also, comment down below if there's anything else you guys want to see reacted to. Check the description below for all the things.
Push our buttons. Come join us on our other social media platforms, mostly Twitter if you want a quicker response.
With that being said, we love y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Cannot wait to see you depraved people later.